Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you like tech and helpful tips, don't forget to subscribe. Let's get started.
Enabling Netplay on a Nintendo DS emulator can unlock a fantastic multiplayer experience, allowing you to relive classic DS games with friends, even if you're miles apart. The undisputed champion for Nintendo DS Netplay is DeSmuME, a robust and feature-rich emulator that provides the necessary functionality for stable online play. Before diving into the setup, ensure you have a few prerequisites in order. First, a stable internet connection is paramount for both players to minimize lag and disconnections. Second, both the host and the client must possess the exact same RAM file for the game they intend to play. This means the same region, same version, and crucially, an unhacked or untampered ROM to prevent synchronization issues. Having different ROM versions is a common pitfall that will prevent a successful connection. To begin hosting a Netplay session using DeSmuME, the process starts by launching the emulator and loading the desired Nintendo DS ROM. Once the game is running, navigate to the File menu, then select Netplay, and finally, connect to Netplay. A new window will appear, prompting you to choose between acting as a server or a client. As the host, you'll select Act as Server. DeSmuME will then display your local IP address and a default port number. It's critical to note this information down, as you'll need to share it with your friends who wish to join. For a direct connection, you'll likely need to configure your router for port forwarding, allowing incoming connections on the specified port to reach your computer. This step can be complex, involving accessing your router settings, finding the port forwarding section, and creating a rule that directs traffic from the external port to your computer's internal IP address on the specified port. Additionally, ensure that your computer's firewall isn't blocking DeSmuME's network access. You may need to add an exception for the emulator. For those looking to join a Netplay game, the steps are equally straightforward. First, launch DeSmuME and load the identical ROM file that the host is using. Again, navigate to File, then Netplay, and connect to Netplay. This time, you will select Act as Client. You'll then be prompted to enter the server's public IP address and the port number provided by the host. Once entered, click Connect. If all settings are correct and port forwarding is properly configured on the host's end, you should establish a connection and be able to play together. However, if you encounter connection issues, common culprits include incorrect IP/port details, firewall blocks, or improperly configured port forwarding. A fantastic workaround to bypass the complexities of port forwarding is to use virtual LAN, VPN, services like ZeroTier or Hamachi. These tools create a virtual private network between players, making it appear as if you're all on the same local network, thus simplifying the connection process significantly. Both players would need to install and configure the chosen VPN software, join the same virtual network, and then the host would share their virtual IP address, provided by the VPN software, instead of their public one. Always ensure both players have a strong, consistent internet connection to avoid desynchronization or excessive lag, which can severely impact the Netplay experience. With these steps, you're well on your way to enjoying classic DS multiplayer with friends. Thank you for watching, and please remember to like this video and subscribe for more emulation guides and tips.